Hey guys, more 10v10 action of the Low BF 10v10 tournament. This is the semifinals, Warchild versus Mercenarios on Zavod 311. This is one of the most intense rounds I have seen in 10v10. You won't want to miss this. When's the giveaway? It's soon, guys. Uh-oh.
Oh, we see what you guys are here for.
Yeah, 10v10. Here we go. They're here for 10v10. They're not here for the Astros. They're here for 10v10.
That's right.
That's right. 10v10 is going to be good. We got 5 seconds. Are the right teams right? I do. We have Mercenarios on U.S. side. We got Warchild on U.S. side. Guys would play on U.S. on both sides, but just to keep it even. But here we go.
Nope, don't adjust your monitors. That is what you were seeing.
Nope, doing one more restart.
Oh, another restart.
Maybe they need to swap the sides.
Yeah.
There we go. Ba-bam.
Yeah, Warchild's supposed to be U.S. and Mercenarios is supposed to be U.S. Got a good crowd for the Cup this afternoon. Started a little slow, but we've had a good viewership thus far. Everybody's being pretty civil and interactive and jovial in chat. Having a good time. Hope you guys are.
It is. Here it goes.
Here come the breakouts.
We see the transport helo.
There is no little bird.
No, there isn't a little bird, just transport helo. Or maybe it was banned. Maybe it was banned. For some reason, look at the drops on both points. But they're fighting each other. Oh, they're almost touching.
It's a roof-to-roof war here in the central points.
Roof. Although I must say that Warchild is not looking good on this. They are down on Charlie, but it seems there's a much larger presence on to the point for Mercenarios. Taking Bravo and Charlie, but look who's back. Razor's back. He's back with more C4. Will he C4 the tank? Is the tank even looking? He's not. Here it comes.
Yes! So not even a minute into the game, we see Razor getting his first jihad on the quad this time.
Yes.
And he's running in to quickly cap Delta. Nice play.
Yes. He's up, but that rocket artillery is still there on Delta. Still running away, though. We do see, who is in the tank? It has to be K-Rake, am I right? K-Rake in the tank. Yeah. K-Rake was one of the top tankers in Battlefield 3, both in competitively and more generally. He was one of the, wasn't the first to get 100 server starts, and that was an SDK, but he was up there. Let's go to K-Rake.
Yeah, definitely a top tanker and extremely experienced.
He does. What's he rocking? He's rocking infrared. He's rocking, I gotta go third person. He's rocking Sabo, and he's rocking HMG with the autoloader.
Right now, surprisingly, we actually have Warchild controlling the bookends, Delta and Alpha, as we have Mercenarios, again, sticking with their infantry strength, hanging out on Charlie and Bravo, sticking on the innards of those buildings.
Yes. It's 377 to 390. Alpha Delta, so the exterior points are being held by Warchild. However, look at that 3-man push. Oh, K-Rake, what's he going to do? He takes out one, takes out two. But watch out for those rocket artilleries. He goes down. Rocket artillery ends up taking out the M142. That was all the rocket artillery. I love seeing it there. I love seeing this action taking place. This is the intense action of rocket artillery. He's just looking at a little screen. That's all he's doing.
And he's just hanging out right in front of his spawn, but able to do some massive damage. Supporting his team from afar is 01 Wolf.
Yes, I'm going to the free cam because I do like seeing these rockets hit down. Alpha Delta are continue to be held by Warchild. Bravo being contested. Let's go to Bravo real quick and see what Doc D's doing. He's on the top.
Trying to peek down on top of assembly there.
You gotta be careful.
It looks like they're in the basement though, where he cannot get at them. Being smart here, playing for the pick first before he drops down to potentially take that burn. As Warchild does take control of Charlie, so now they really don't even necessarily need Bravo. They have 3 flags, although A is now burning. It looks like, yes, we have 2 with PVV and Gabrielos on Alpha.
Doc D cannot get this secured on Bravo, but hey, Alpha is being taken by Gabrielos from 1911 man in PVV, while Delta is...
And as you were saying earlier, daskro, Mercenarios already showing that quick rotation. As soon as they lost Charlie, they came back to Alpha to take it. Nice job by them.
They have 364 to 346. Uh-oh. But look. Razor.
Is that Razor again?
Razor's got it. He's got the jihad. Here he comes. Oh, who's he going for this time?
Big Jaws.
Who's he going for? I think he's going to go for this
slow
tank.
playing it.
Oh, this tank's going to see him.
Oh,
no! He died. He died. You can't tell he's dead. Oh, no.
And Bravo and Charlie are flashing.
There was no sneakiness there. That was just him trying. He should, no, nothing.
Yeah, perhaps he's gotten a little arrogant, given that he's up to like 4 of those already in this cup.
Yeah, he is getting a bit arrogant. But 358, 327, they are winning it. Looks though that K-Reg is on Charlie, but taking a little bit of damage here and there.
And look at this, Alpha in control of Mercenarios with all other 3 flags
look at all the
neutralized. And looks like Mercenarios could be getting a quad cap here.
They
do. Wow.
That's what they needed. They are using the M3 to their advantage. They did go for the back rage, like we mentioned. 347 to 323. Look, we're going to see how fast this goes. I mean, what do we see? We see a few on Bravo. We have a few on Charlie. 1 on Alpha. Captain Garrick maybe going to Alpha. Maybe, but they got to grab something. Going to Doc D. Doc D still on that top, just waiting to do something.
He's trying to maintain control from above, but Mercenarios is playing smart, not letting him get clean shots on him by staying in the basement of that point. As just like that, they've whittled down the lead to nothing, and it looks like Mercenarios may take the lead.
This is a tank versus tank battle. K-Rake's low. I'm waiting for the rocket artillery to come. Where is it? K-Rake does take out that tank.
That's Power who goes down. Nice job by K-Rake. Slow playing that and finally taking him out.
It's now even. It's now 3 flags grayed out. We do see Warchild taking it back on Bravo. Let's go to Freestyles. Freestyles is on Charlie. Freestyles is a U.S. citizen, but he actually hails from Serbia. I want to say that's right. Actually, I hope that I got that right, because if he's actually from Bosnia, then that's really offensive. I want to say he was from Serbia, though, but
he is kind of slow playing here at press. They do take the point, and Warchild, just like that, getting the 3 flag advantage.
Yes. Captain Garrett, last one up on Delta. There's a lot of guys here, though. The bleed certainly is not in his favor as it's going against him. Looking for anything. One guy spawns on him. He's now taking it. Where are they? They must be in the train car, maybe.
They're in the yeah, I think they're in the rail car with the door shut. What's going on in that?
Yeah, what is going on? It opens the trail. Where's the last guy? They are taking it. Going to third person.
There they are across the way. Looks like they take him down and take control of the point, but Bravo is burning. Mercenarios, looks like 4 of them have dropped in on that one, so they're going to look to take that and even up the flags.
I like Physician's position here, and Doc D's for that matter. Even though they don't have the burn, they get the high ground and keep it. As they hold it, they're able to pick off a few here and there and then push on up.
And I actually think there is a point on the side of the Raptors there where you can get on the burn from up there, but it's just one particular position, and there's not a lot of cover, so you typically only go there if you've gotten the wipe. As Striker takes out 2 on the bottom of Bravo, excuse me, and they're going to take control of that flag to get 3.
We see K-Rake trying to get some straw kills. Striker V tries to take on Delta, doesn't get anything there. Going to Physician. Physician sees 2 pushing on Charlie via the drop, but as they drop down, they just get wrecked. Because those 2 other guys way higher. Way higher.
Looking like Power with the tank on Delta, going to take it to get the bookends, although he's got a chopper right above him. He's going to take him out?
Oh.
Yeah, he hits the chopper!
But Physician so low, he's losing it. He does go down. That chopper.
They finally bailed. Nice shot. So again, seeing the good rotations by Mercenarios.
They are good rotations.
Well, they're still trailing.
But it's 302 to 277. It's a a 200 and no, not 200. That's got a 30 ticket lead. Pardon me, almost. And Striker V on Bravo, holding it, but does see it being grayed out a little bit. A trade. No more though.
In constant infantry action again on the Bravo and Charlie points, particularly in the Bravo basement. That flag has so many positions to get access. At least that general area has so many ways to get to it that you just will flooding in there from all areas.
Yes. Default
constant mayhem.
Does take out the last guy on Alpha. They will hold it just fine, but Striker B's only one up on to Delta. Does get a hit on the tank, but gets taken out just as fast. Physation, though, almost C4s the tank, but gets run over instead. You can see there's one C4 that was still remaining on it. Captain Garrett, though, shifting around to the other point instead.
Takes out Big Jesus on the roof. And looks like he gets PVV on the catwalk as well.
He does.
Taking that sneaky top position.
It's
a good spot. Nice vantage point. Start taking notes, guys. Oh, it looks like he sees one on the stairs below him. I don't know if he's got a shot on him, though.
Yeah, Garrett is, is there. I like this spot. You don't usually look there. Open it up.
He's a bit vulnerable, but they don't see him there yet. And he's basically got a full 360-degree view of that area below him as he's going to try to take... Oh, and finally they get him from above on the roof.
They do.
Caught him sleeping a little bit.
Going to Striker. Oh, he goes down. This is fast. But I want to go to Razor instead. Razor, let's see what Razor's doing. Razor is using the C4 yet again, flanking around. One could debate how effective this actually is in the grand scheme of things, because he is, being sort of a sneaky dude and taking out their tank on occasion. But could they use the one more guy for a little bit more time on the points?
Yeah, that's a great point. It looks nice, certainly on a highlight reel, but you have to expend a lot of time and energy setting up these plays, and they don't always work.
I think it
looks like he might be going for the
rocket.
Yeah. He's hitting trees and rocks and everything else in his way.
He's driving like how I drive the ATV in real life. Oh no! No, he's still going. Will he make it? He's making it. He's got it.
He got it.
Oh, and he's down. Goodbye. Wow.
But that's a good play. That's going to help them a lot, relieve that pressure that they've just, been getting constantly bombarded by that thing back in his spawn.
That was impressive. Even after colliding with the other ATV, he is still okay.
I would have thought he would have exploded there, but fortuitously didn't, and got the rockets. That was nice.
Interestingly enough, K-Rig is only 8-8, a 1 KDR. A bit interesting to think about, given that generally speaking, tankers usually do a little bit more damage than that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not necessarily lighten up the scoreboard, but Warchild still in firm control of this round, having the 3-ticket burn and ahead by roughly 56 tickets now.
Oh, yeah.
And increasing quickly. Although Delta is being burned, but it looks like K-Rig is all over that. He's going to try to search and destroy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're hanging out in the rail car again. They like that spot.
They do. It's good. Go to
Default opens the door for Rake.
Oh, I tried to get there. I couldn't get there in time, but Default does go down. Rake's still up.
Mercenarios just knows the spots on each flag where infantry can get on the burn and survive easily, even against air or armor, which is what's essentially kept them in this game. But it's looking like Warchild looking to extend their lead. I mean, they're approaching on a 100-ticket lead at this point.
They are.
Largest lead of the round thus far.
They are. This is just round 1. And we see that Captain Garrett was trying to take back on... Oh, Shane, though, trying to flank around them. Does he see one? He does. Does not take him out, but can Freestyles react accordingly? He does take out one, but not enough. There's still another one. Razor... back up. He's taking Alpha. A good switcheroo.
All kinds of action over there on Bravo. Again, they love getting in that basement. There's just so many spots to hide, so many corners to come from.
Oh, yeah. He sees the guy there, but will he get actually a grenade kill on it? Oh, no. He got
side rage. Didn't see that coming.
He got fucked up. There wasn't
He got effed in the A.
Oh, yeah. All right. Looking at Shame. Pushing up. Sees two. They're all behind him. Gets a double. Almost a triple. A good flank. Freestyles is there to finish it up with his teammates.
Just like that, Mercenarios getting the triple cap, but they are losing Charlie quickly.
Wow.
Oh, Freestyle getting a flank.
Freestyles. Get your pistol out. Oh, there's...
Come on.
What's he doing? No.
I don't think you were close enough for the defeat there,
No, not close enough at all.
A nice thought.
It was.
Would have been cool, but...
No defense.
Oh, as Razor dropped down and gets taken out by the... Was that the same guy?
It was the same guy, I think. 219 to 147, 50 tick... Or, excuse me. 75 ticket lead. Going to Fizzation. Wow. The moment I go to Fizzation, it's already too late. Going to K-Reg.
The daskro curse.
Yeah, he kills one in the... inside the little car. Striker V, will he take him out? But wait, the tank's pushing up on him. He does take a shot. He does hit that tank. I'm gonna go to the free cam instead.
Yeah, it is a showdown. One tank kind of hanging on the road in the woods.
Trades
as Rake is just peeking. And he is forced to retreat. His looks like that's Calypso. Went all the way back in his spawn. So nice job by Rake to force him back. But it does look like Mercenarios is zerging onto Charlie. I think that's 4 of them over there. Look at one getting on the roof.
What? He does hit. He hit his teammates' landmines and blew up.
Who, Rake did?
No, I think Garrett did.
Oh.
No, that wasn't Garrett. It was someone else. But it was. I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's look around and see what else is available. We got Hike.
Mercenarios taking advantage of the beacon. And they've taken control of B and C.
Going to Hike. He's #1 in the score. Pushing up onto Alpha all by his lonesome. He is taking it back. 197 to 133. A 60 ticket advantage for Team Warchild.
But we do have Delta burning. We have a tank back there. It is Power and Wolf coming in on the quad. Looks like they're going to burn that quickly and take control. Looks like Hike is still on Alpha.
Yes, but Wolf does get taken out. And here comes the tank.
Oh, here comes Rake.
Was that a successful shot on the tank? I think it was. Yes, it was. 33% health. Trying to take shots. He may have to get better position or to hit something. The repair guy is repairing his stuff. He does hit him again, but 42% health, not a whole lot. He's taking my guys. He's out. His rounds are out. He's out of rounds.
Yeah, I was wondering why he wasn't shooting. Then realized no ammo. Here, now he has some.
But it's taken a long time to reload.
Honestly, he's lucky he's lasted this long.
He is. Will he use his remaining shell? No, he does go down.
Have too many engineers there. Nice job by Mercenarios to take control of Delta.
Default goes down, but Organics has the mobile artillery. He is taking it back, but he's going to run into some bad guys to his left. Uh-oh, here comes C4. Will he get C4'd? Does take out one.
Still has it.
He does, but will he...
Got to abandon it?
Will he? Oh, doesn't even need to. It's down.
Blew it up. They blew it all up, man.
They did blow it up. Yeah, it's game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man.
Who was that? Was that Bill Paxton?
Bill Paxton and Aliens.
Aliens.
What are we gonna do now, man? Game over.
That was a great movie. Oh man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it looks like Mercenario is going to take control of Bravo and Charlie simultaneously with that Zerg body approach, and they'll have 3 flags in their advantage, looking to get set up and hold this for a while, as they are trailing by about 80 tickets.
They are.
But, look at Razor. going on the fringes of the map on the road, going to look to get behind him. Is he going to potentially do another jihad?
Don't know. I don't see any jihads on him, but Captain Garrett is there on top of rooftop. Good positioning, but the bleed's not in their favor right now. What?
Looks like Razor is just flanking as he gets one teammate spawning on him, and they're going to get on the burn for Delta to try to take it back.
Yes.
Good rotation.
It was good rotation.
We are seeing Satig from Mercenarios respond to try to hold the bleed, and Power kind of lingering in the distance. Here he comes with the tank. Let's see what happens.
Wait a minute. No. Physation ends up almost killing the enemy tank with a C4.
Did he just try to do a jihad with a big truck?
He did. No, but he actually did get it, and that tank was down to maybe less than 10%, but it wasn't enough.
The Warchild loving their jihads, and I love watching them.
Big Jesus taking the mobile arty yet again. But Physation is so low, and he's now so dead. More shots.
And look at this. We've got Mercenarios taking Alpha. 3 of them back there. Hike, Bellow, and Chip. But it looks like Hike and Chip are moving forward, leaving Bellow on his lonesome to take the flag.
Striker V does end up trading with PVV on Charlie. But, and Organics, though, is nearby. Actually, that's on Bravo. Excuse me.
And we're seeing 2 teams just really dance with each other very well. Lots of rotations on both sides.
Yes. We are 20 minutes
lots
in
of action
thus far.
And again, we are playing to the end of the round. It is neck and neck thus far. Mercenaries trying to narrow that lead. They came close, but Warchild maintaining roughly 40 to 50 ticket lead here.
Oh, yes. Organics does take out Hike.
Oh, it just got stalled. Almost had the point. And again, Mercenario is just able to get bodies on the point quickly. Although, look. Oh, yes, he does go down.
Organics does get taken out. Mercenarios are still in this on the Delta point, or excuse me, the Bravo point.
It looks like Freestyles is lurking in the hallway near dirt, and he
wow.
is going to try to come in and clean it out on Bravo. Oh, and he gets taken down. Mercenarios is just relentless on that Bravo point. Hiding in those corners, spawning in regularly as Doc D is dropping from the transport chopper onto the roof of Charlie.
Yes, we see 7 Bellow sees Freestyles, ends up taking Freestyles out while neutralizing the flag. If they can get this, they'll have the bleed in their favor yet again. It's 60 ticket differential in favor of Warchild.
Warchild maintaining the high ground at Charlie. They got one on top of Press and one on the roof, but there are 4 of Mercenarios below them as they do take control of the C point. So now that is 3 flags in favor of Mercenarios.
They needed this and they got it. And here comes the rocket artillery. Oh, get out of there. Doc D. Doc D is running for his life as the rocket artillery falls down upon him. We do see Warchild using transport helicopter to take on Alpha. They are dropping 1. Captain Garrett's there with it as more are. But watch out for that. Watch out for that rocket artillery.
Just all kinds of rotations and actions going on right now. But Mercenarios is doing a good job of narrowing that lead. It's right around 40 tickets right now. Getting manageable as A gets neutralized. It is now even Steven on the flags. But C is going down to, it looks like, Razor all on this lonesome there. It's just a one-on-one over there. It's
yes. Captain Garrett still in transport helicopter. Moving around. Oh no. He jumped out instead of landing. Watch out for the rocket artillery there. 92 to 55. It's now only a 40-ticket lead. Uh-oh. In favor of Warchild. Mercenarios still holding Charlie. Still holding Bravo. But Charlie is being contested. Going to freestyles. Already going down. They may hold this. But going to Doc D on Bravo on the top. Waiting for his teammates to spawn in. I'm actually curious. When we see the squad list, it's interesting that in this case we see a 2-man squad for Warchild, whereas for Mercenarios it's a 3-man squad of what's that? A 4, and a 2. What do you see, Mess? May have lost Mess. We'll keep on going. Striker V goes down. Is that K-Rake? Let's go check out K-Rake and what he's doing. He is on Alpha. Lots of destruction taking place. He is down to 81. 17-11. He's certainly gotten better with the 8 and 8 or the 1-to-1 KD that he had just a few minutes ago.
I lagged out, daskro, but I am getting back in the server.
Go ahead and jump back in the server. 77-45. A 35-ticket lead, approximately, for Warchild. Even tickets. Mercenarios' strategy here is actually taking this all out.
Yeah, they've really done a nice job of trying to keep pace with Warchild, despite, well, no, I don't want to say they're getting outgunned, because they really aren't. I mean, you do have some top fraggers over on Warchild. You know, Shane's got 36, a lot of guys in the upper 20s. But you got some guys putting some pretty good numbers up for Mercenarios, which I wouldn't have expected as much.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And they definitely favor these central points, do Mercenarios, Bravo, and Charlie. It favors their style of bodies over frags. But look, we got 2 of them, Calypso and Satig, on Delta. Yeah,
Satig is on Delta and is taking it back slowly. There is one Warchild player on it.
That is Razor. Sneaky, sneaky. I think he knows he's there in the train car. He's going to open the door. But he's on the other side.
Calypso. Oh, a trade. A trade. Razor and Calypso do end up trading.
The old nade trade. And this has been a really good game thus far, and this is just the first round. Remember, guys, we have a whole other round after this.
We do.
Good to see such a close game in the semifinals match.
Oh, yes. It's 65-34, 25-ticket lead for Warchild. It is still anyone's game, though, guys. Still anyone's game.
You have Captain Garrett and Rake taking Delta back. But meanwhile, Bravo and Charlie are both burning. It looks like Warchild trying to take Bravo. Meanwhile, there's 4, maybe 5 Mercenarios on Charlie taking it with the quickness.
Turbo Pummel says 25 minutes are over. That's true, but we have changed the rules, from what I understand, to no time limit. Although technically there still is a time limit because it's now an hour-long time limit because the round ends when time's up. Uh-oh. Empower goes down. What did he get killed by? We did get killed by... I don't know what he got killed by. Let's go to Calypso instead.
And at this point, we're just kind of seeing pandemonium as all kinds of flag trading going on. Neither team really holding a setup for too long. You kind of see that happen in the waning minutes, getting down to the final few tickets. Mercenarios still can win this, despite only having 23 tickets left. They do hold the 2 flags. Warchild holds none. They're trying to pick up a 3rd at Bravo, and I believe Mercenarios will do that, so they do have a 3-flag advantage.
Alpha is being contested by Organics and K-Rake, so they will end up getting parity. It doesn't look like there's only one infantry player on the point. Going to 0-1 chip. He sees one. He does take out Organics. It's now 1 versus 1 on Alpha. 49-21. He needs to get on burn, though. He has to get on burn if he wants to be able to continue this. He's not on burn.
The Warchild needs to get a flag. Meanwhile, it looks like Bellows taking C almost on his own. Oh, and he's getting a flank on 3 of them. Oh, wow.
Oh, I missed that, but we do see Hike still up. Does get a revive on Bello. 33-19 is still anyone's game, guys. Anyone's game.
This is crazy. They got 3 flags, but they're zerging Warchild on Bravo. 4 of them there, going to try to take it. They need to get a flag quickly or they might lose this. As Power moves in with the tank, they're going to try and reinforce Bravo and make sure they can hold on to it, potentially get this round win.
Oh my goodness, this is going down to the wire. 22-16. Mercenarios' slow and steady hold on the burn is paying off. Wow, Hike is just annihilating players on Bravo. They are going to take it. 18-15, 3-ticket lead.
Oh my gosh, and I think Mercenarios is going to take this. That tank support from Power proven huge here. As A goes down, could we see a quad cap to finish this out for Mercenarios?
We could. Hike is performing a masterstroke of a performance on Bravo. I think they got this. 3-14. I think that's the end of it. Guys,
oh my goodness.
13-0 in favor of Mercenarios. What a turnaround. Wow.
They've trailed the entire game up until right at the end. Oh man, that's about as exciting as it gets, and that's just round 1.
And that's just round 1. We'll be going to round 2 in just a bit. 13-0 in favor of Mercenarios.